Welcome to the open platform of Public TV of Armenia. Today I am honored to host Mr. Jean-Damascene Gasanabo, an independent scholar from Rwanda. Mr. Gasanabo, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Please tell us, what is the purpose of your visit to Armenia?
I'm here for a conference on genocide, and I was invited by the Research Institute Center.
The Genocide Institute.
The Genocide Institute, and that's how I'm here.
So please tell us about the studies you are doing, and I guess they are related to the genocides and genocide in general.
Yes, I'm from Rwanda, and we had the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi, and I did research on the genocide, on how it was prepared, how it happened, and how it was stopped, and also the deny and the genocide ideology after the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi.
So during this study, what similarities did you find between Armenian genocide and the Rwandan genocide? I
didn't study the similarities between the Armenian genocide and the genocide against the Tutsi. I studied the genocide against the Tutsi only.
Okay. So unpunished genocide are during the history of humanity everywhere. How dangerous are they for humanity where the genocides are not punished?
The perpetrators,
yes,
you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. I think any person who commits a crime has to be punished. And those who commit the genocide against the Tutsi, because I'm here to talk about the genocide against the Tutsi, have to be punished, whoever they are and wherever they are. And in Rwanda, we had what we call the Gacaca. Gacaca is the Rwandan traditional tribunals, only based on the Rwandan history and the Rwandan culture, to punish those who committed the crime of the genocide. Then we had the ICTR, the International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda, which was based in Arusha. But mainly the Gacaca court, the Rwandan traditional court called Gacaca. And they punished the Gacaca, we had the judges, but who were not lawyers as we know lawyers, but the Rwandans who didn't participate in the genocide and who would be there to listen and then to make a judgment on what the perpetrator was talking about. And so the Gacaca court were mainly the tribunals who punished the criminals of the genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda. So now, we can't say that all those who commit the genocide has been punished. Some are still at large in different countries. And I think if there are information on those people, the information have to be shared with other authorities, and then it's the authorities, the competent authorities, to take decision on those cases.
How important is the international recognition and condemnation of the Armenian genocide and Rwandan genocide, and in general taking genocides to prevent further genocides in the history?
Let me just correct you. You are saying Rwandan genocide. No, we have to say the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda. This is the official narrative. This is the UN, United Nations narrative. The 1994 genocide against the Tutsi has been recognized internationally by the UN. And the official narrative is the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda. Because when you say Rwandan genocide, in fact, you are confusing the audience, because in Rwanda, Rwandans killed Rwandans in Rwanda. So what happened is that some Hutus committed the crime of the genocide and killed Tutsis. Not all Hutu were genocidal, yes, but we call it genocide against the Tutsi because it's clear the targeted group was the Tutsi group, and this has to be recognized. In fact, it has been recognized by the UN. So that's why the official narrative is the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda. And those who commit the crime have to be punished in Rwanda and outside Rwanda. So, and the international community has recognized this genocide, and I think everybody should call it how it has to be called, the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda.
Okay, coming back to the genocide of Armenians in Ottoman Empire. See, the international community didn't condemn, and largely not all the countries even recognize the genocide and condemn it. Many people and scholars say that this brought to the genocide of Jews in Nazi Germany and other countries in Europe, and also conducting the, as you say, the genocide of Tutsis in 1994 in Rwanda. How would you agree or disagree to these ideas?
You know, I don't think I have to agree or to disagree. In fact, I would not really talk much on something I don't know very well. Honestly, I don't know. I read in some books, but I don't have enough background on the Armenian genocide. The same on other genocide. My studies and my background is about the genocide against the Tutsi. Of course, I heard about Armenian genocide, but I can't give details on that because I don't want to be mistaken and misunderstood. So that's why I would focus on the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda.
Okay. And we also witnessed that international community in large was kind of indifferent towards the different genocides taking place in different countries during the period of time. Why is that happening, that the international community has not the courage to interfere or stop the genocides around the world happening?
Yeah, I'm not part of the international community, so I don't know. You ask me what the international community did or didn't. Do I have the enough information to give you maybe the answer you are waiting for? I don't know. I think those who we call the international community, as you know, there are some countries and some people. Now, why they intervene, they decide to intervene in one place or not in another place, I myself here I can't tell why exactly, because I don't know really. And I think its situation is unique. Its situation is unique, and maybe the politicians can answer that question, but I'm not able to say why or not it happened. But I think in each context, those who take decisions, they take decisions, and what can I say?
They sometimes take decisions not to interfere or stop the perpetrators, I would say.
Look,
what happens?
Look, in 1994 in Rwanda, it took time for the international community to intervene. And everybody knew, because the media were talking about what was happening. But it took time for the international community to intervene. And the genocide, which started on the 7th of April 1994, was already prepared even many years before. In 1963 in Rwanda, we had more than 20,000 Tutsi killed, and radio, like Vatican Radio, or newspapers like Le Monde, Libération, Le Figaro in France, they talk about the genocide. That was in 1963. it was a genocide, according to those who were there. And the international community, as you call it, didn't intervene. And it was not recognized as a genocide. It was not. And in 1994, it took time to international community to intervene. At the end, they intervene. In fact, they came, and but what the good thing is that they recognize what's happened as a genocide. So it takes time to people to decide. Now, why? Depends on who are capable to take those decisions. And I can't tell you why they intervene or they didn't intervene.
The history repeats itself.
Yeah.
Mr. Gasanabo, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for your invitation. Thank you.
This is Open Platform of Public TV of Armenia, and today I was honored to host Mr. Jean-Damascene Gasanabo, an independent scholar from Rwanda who studies genocide of Tutsis in Rwanda. Thank you for watching us.